Hey, Soleil here with another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing October. Oh my gosh, this month. I really need you guys to work with me here and tell me how did this month really treat you, because I got a lot. I'm going to sprinkle in a lot of the good things. There's so many wonderful things that I had that happened in my life. There's just a lot of things that just happened in my life this month. I am about to share that with you guys. I finally, don't judge me guys, I finally watched Barbie movie. I watched that recently and I can be honest and say I watched it in the time that I needed to watch it. It's truly amazing. I heard everybody in their reviews with it. I know that it was really good, and it was. And whew, a couple times it was just trying to get me. And, one of my favorite quotes that they had was, "Mothers stand still, so when their daughters go on and look back, they can see how far they really come." And I was just kind of like, whew, okay, I am not okay. But to be really honest, it was just a great reminder that even through ups and downs, you know, as many times as I think that I've messed up or that I have failed in so many ways, there's so many things that I know that my mom's proud of me for, and that I am okay. I know that was one of the first highs. I could have said that earlier because it was gonna wrap into a couple of other things. I went axe throwing. Don't ask how that came about. I just felt like throwing an axe, I guess. That was really fun. I didn't think I would enjoy that as much. It was really interesting. It was just something to try. I wanted to try something new, and that was something that has been on my list for a while now. So obviously, please throw axes responsible. I'm not responsible for any actions that happen if they do not go in a positive way. But definitely just give it a try. Let me know in the comments, have you went axe throwing? I had a great time. I hope you guys do too. It was just really interesting to just kind of throw an axe. I feel like I was preparing for a zombie apocalypse, but all in all, it was just, you know, here's to trying something new and having good times, you know, so I can't be really mad at that. I embarked on a new journey in my personal career. It's been really fun. I've been excited to really kind of expand in that way. I like to keep that separate, and that's still part of like my private life, but that was a very exciting milestone for me, and I'm just really happy. I'm really happy that I fought for what I wanted, exactly how I wanted it, and I got just that. You know, sometimes you really just have to know what you want and not settle for it, and I'm just really happy with the team that I have, and everything in that regard. It's truly just been nothing short of a blessing, so I'm very grateful for that. Another private thing that I want to bring up, because I would be lying, and I would be really lying to you guys if I wasn't honest and straightforward. This is a channel about self-improvement, and I'm kind of recalling all the things that has happened in this year for my own growth and personal improvement. And so it is here for me to look back and see how I've improved as a person. If it is able to help somebody in the process, even more so, I'm really glad that it helps. I went through a breakup as well. So I went through this huge change, and it's just the timing, you know. This is a season of change. It's the season of letting go, of cleansing, of new chapters, and that was one that was really big for me. But I just really am going with the ebbs and flows, and I was able to go through a lot of changes in that way, and by able to be in the mountains and see the changing of the trees. Like, the amazing thing about this season is how nature shows us how beautiful it is to let go. And as I still learn that, as well as the advice that I give, and as much as I am ministering to you, I am ministering to myself at the same time. I am learning that process as well. I went to see the concert, A Night of Arrangements, with the wonderful Resound. Oh my goodness. And talk about alignment. It was also talking about closure. Oh, like, come on. It was talking about doing things the proper way, and the fact that they made this their final concert night that they would sing together, they wanted to make sure they did it right. So they had proper closure and knowing that it was the ending of something. And because of that, they wanted to make sure that the blessings that they had later on in their life would not be hindered because they didn't do it right. And I was just kind of like, all right, you know, like I fully surrendered. I surrendered at this point. And so, of course, I might do a separate video just about that experience altogether because ReSound is truly amazing. Shout out to you guys, JoJo, Mariah, and Jessica. I love you guys so much. You're so amazing. I'm so grateful that I had a chance to meet you and just be in that space. And without further ado, I just have to play a little bit of the final concert of the official ReSound. So I will play that for you because it was truly incredible.
Oh, in the circle, let the storm rage on. You wish upon a star, makes no difference. Anything your heart desires will come to you.
Before I even finish with that, I know that one of them, it was just so crazy how she explained it. She even said how the ending of a thing, she basically said the scripture, Ecclesiastes 7:8, that the ending is better than the beginning thereof. And I was just like, I'm just going to continue to get more and more lessons. This month has been nothing but lessons, and I'm so grateful for them. It's really been a journey. And you know how I always put in songs? I always give you guys songs. Well, I'm gonna ask you guys a favor. I'm gonna have songs this month. Nothing's gonna change with that, because at first I didn't think songs were gonna change because I really wasn't listening to anything. I kind of purged myself from social media and everything. But give me a song. What song do you think, you know, I should listen to and why? And I will respond to you guys in the comments, and I would really appreciate that. So please give me a song. I would be more than happy to listen to it. And, you know, just continue to finish this year strong. You know, we're almost there. We're less than 3 months in. It's really hard to believe, but we got this. So here we go. Oh my gosh. So if anyone who is a content creator or anyone who knows anything about the creative space, vidIQ reviewed my channel. So just how many things like I happen to like manifest and things that I want to see happen, this happened. Over 550 channels, and they picked mine. And of course, the experience at the end was a little different than what they usually do. They still picked it, and I was able to get a lot of good advice and some critiques on how I could make my channel better. And they were talking about a little bit about the difference of what to expect from video to video. So you guys let me know in the comments of what things you guys like to see, and I would be more than happy to listen to that feedback so I can be able to improve my channel. I always appreciate you guys watching my videos, and I'm always excited to contribute and make sure that my videos improve with each post that I make. So I do thank you guys so much for that. And thank you so much, vidIQ. And I'm ready to really prove Rob wrong, that it was like, I put a lot of editing in my videos. Not saying that he said that I don't like edit my videos, but there's some editing in there. Trust and believe. But I'll leave it at that. I digress. But oh my gosh, guys, I fixed my beats. I broke my headphones. I wanted to cry. My beats are back. God, I have to show you guys. I have to like, oh my God, get back in front. United and it feels so good. Look at my beats. Ah! They back. Ooh, fix the headband now. Fix the headband now. There we go. They're back. Girl, I was crying in February. That was honestly the first heartbreak was my beats breaking earlier this year in February. 8 months out of commission. Here they are, back, better than ever before. Your girl's gonna make it. I have missed these so much. These are my babies. Oh, so this was a huge plus. A huge plus. I remember the one time I put them on and they cracked. I heard a crack. I swear a tear went down my eye immediately. And so the fact that it is just like they are just good as new and they just are, God, it's so good. As I bring my paper back, I just want to say the Beats is back. These are my babies. You see them. You see it. You see it. And last but certainly not least, it comes to the lessons. So, I mean, I listed all the things, like, I listed so many wonderful highs that went right in my life. Even though those were things that I thought were totally gonna take me out or anything like that, I realized that the good, there's always been more good than there was bad. And I am just so grateful for that. I cannot express the amount of gratitude that I have in my life, and the fact that not just saying how to express gratitude, but also showing that by example and showing in actions how to be grateful every single day. And by doing that, I was able to witness something that has protected me through all of the ups and downs, called grace. I've had so much grace wash over me through this time. And the absolute beauty of that, I just can't even begin to tell you. And how the vulnerability of just coming here before you and talking about these things, and just how much I've grown from all the months prior. Like, I'm really just grateful for that. And that, you know, there are seasons and there's reasons to each one. And you gain this clarity as each season comes in. You're not gonna understand the reason for the cold weather in the winter in comparison to the very hot, warm days of the summer, or just the appreciation of the leaves when they fall off of trees in the fall in comparison to the blossoming of new flowers in the spring. Each season has a purpose, and sometimes that season that you're in, you may not see or understand the things that you were going through in that time until you get to the next one. I can't express the amount of gratitude that I have just from each lesson, each blessing, each experience, because it has just filled me with so much love. With every experience that I've had, it has only allowed me to move more in love. And by doing so, it has allowed my heart to grow and expand in ways that I never even thought. I continually am in awe of just the amazing power that love can do and what love can do. And even though I am far from done when it comes to being worked on, trust and believe me on that, I can appreciate the work in progress. And just like one of my friends that I pray with, you know, she said it best. I really wish she could say it. I love her voice. She said, "Is this a problem or is this a process?" And that's so true. Sometimes the things that we see that are problems is something that we try to get away from or avoid, and it can actually just be a process in which we have to actually work through. When it comes to the process of diamonds, it's not that they're problems when they're rocks. It's a process they have to go through to be refined, to be buffed out, to be shined, to be polished. It's a process. So sometimes before we write it out and call it as a problem, maybe we have to stick it out and see the process through. If we just stay a little bit longer in that process, you never know what you may be on the other side. I appreciate just being able to share this with you guys and just be vulnerable here to whoever sees it, you know. And I'm just very thankful and excited that I can look back over this year and say that I was going to show up and do something, and then I did it. You know, I was really, to be honest, I was really afraid to do this one, but I did. I still showed up anyway, and this is a process for me when it comes to self-improvement, and I'm excited about all the wonderful things to come in this. And I'm just so grateful to God because He has kept me through every single high, low, and everything in between because He loves me. And I am so grateful for that because there's just so many times where I can feel like I'm not deserving of it. And, you know, He didn't think so. So, wow. I think that I covered everything with that. I mean, I think those are some pretty good lessons. This video is relatively about the same length as everything else, but I wanted to share that with you guys, and I just really wanted to talk about that, you know? It's just like, oh, just being able to go down to enjoy various things and see family and hear from them, hear their voices, know that they're well, and check on them. And I really just, it's things like that that have really kind of kept me in moments like this. And I'm just so thankful for the friends I have around me too, where I've been able to I've poured into people, but I've also been able to experience the pouring back in so many ways, and I'm very thankful for that. Thank you. You guys also too, you guys contribute so much. You guys make me so happy. Your comments are so sweet. And I really appreciate you guys because I just be blushing. I'd be like, you guys are so sweet and so kind. And I do see them and I appreciate it. I really hope these videos bring value to you. I hope it encourages you if you want to do something like this, that, you know, just stay at it. You know, you don't give up because, you know, YouTube it's a refining skill. I've gained so much self-confidence when it comes to just advocating for myself, when it comes to understanding who I am as a person and how I want to present that person to the world. It has a lot of perks to it. Like, sure, it's not easy, but at the same time, what in life really is? So, I mean, I want to leave it at that, but we could talk about it another time. We could probably talk about it on a live, but I'm just going to keep it right there. So if you guys like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to drop me a song in the description. Not in the description, in the comments. You know what I mean. Some stuff's in the description. My songs are in the description. You can drop your songs in the comments. And, you know, let's vibe out together and let's finish this year really strong, you know, as we cheer each other on. So I would really appreciate that if you guys share a song with me that you really enjoy or just one that you want me to hear. And I'm excited to bring up the next videos that I will have for, you know, the next couple of months. And I'm excited to review this year with you all. So I will see you guys later. I love you so much. Have a great month. I'll see you next month. Bye.